Hello, everybody. Okay. All right, then let me share now. Share. I just want to use 1 minute to come online so that I will be able to share before somebody comes in. Hello. Hi. I'm trying to share. How are you guys? How are we? Ability Sunday. Hello, my darling. How are you? Oh my goodness. People are really waiting for this. Begin to share, my darling. Begin to share. Let us get people in. This is a very explosive topic. Very explosive topic. So share. Let people come in and know the reason why many people are unmarried. It might not be 100%, but I can assure you that it is really, most of the reason. If I don't get it, I'm telling you, I will get it almost 80% right. I'm telling you right now. Yeah, so just share and let us go ahead and do justice to it. I'm just trying to share. Okay, you share here. Share here. Okay, where do I share again? Share here. Okay, then here you share. Okay, right. So how are we? Yes, Ability, welcome. Yeah, Chinelo, welcome. Everybody, I want you to say hello to me so that I'll mention your name. You know, if you don't type, I will not know that you're watching me. Hello everybody. Welcome to my live. Welcome to today's program. Out of my very busy time, I really have to make out time to talk to us, to solve certain problems. And by the grace of God, many people will learn a lot today. By the grace of God, there are lots of mistakes that have kept our women, from keeping a partner, from securing a partner. And we're going to look into it today. And hopefully I will get a lot of you to kind of give your own opinions as well. Yes. So if you're watching me, I want you to just say hello. Ability, where are you watching from? Anna Chinelo, where are you watching from? It's just two of you that have said hello. I have 8 people watching me. So among 8 people watching me, I want you to say hello to me. By saying hello to me, I will now know who you are, and then I will say hello back. Yeah. So as you're saying hello, Bibi and Ruth, how are you? Are you okay? Welcome. So as you're saying hello to me, you tell me where you are joining from. Hi Bola, how are you, my darling? Are you okay? Esther Kamara, yes. Thank you so much. You say perfectly said. Yes. Chinelo is joining me from Lagos. Okay, Lagos is in Nigeria. Thank you. Sefumi Itunu Omoniyi. Hello, my darling. How are you? And where are you joining me from? Esther Kamara. Hello. Where are you guys joining me from? Michael Chinelo Stella. Niger State. Welcome. Roslyn Ayunek. Hello, mom. Greetings, my darling. Please, I don't forgive me if I don't pronounce name very well, but you know that you are the one that I'm calling. So, hello, my darling Rosalind. How are you? And you guys should just tell me where you're joining from. Let's just give a few minutes and get other people to join us. And because you might have, noticed something. Oh, Esther Kamara from Sierra Leone. Oh, welcome, my darling. Chioma Ihemekwele. Hello, my darling. How are you? Where are you joining from? Esther Kamara, is it Freetown or is it another town in Sierra Leone? Okay. So you guys should just tell me where you're joining us from so that we will do justice. I want everybody to really, really get fired up because the reason why we're joining on Thursdays is to solve certain problems, is to help ourselves, to help each other, and to help our society. We really need to make impact. Oh, Freetown. You see, I guessed right. I guess right. Mama guess right. Welcome, my darling. Yes, you're my sister. Okay, so you see, so reason, sorry, why we are doing all these things is that we're trying to shape our world in a positive way. We're trying to help our generation. We're trying to help the generation that is coming. I can assure you that in the next 20, 30 years, a lot of things that you see now will no longer be, they will be outdated. I'm telling you, they will be outdated. Many years ago, there are some people, Lorena Flying, you're joining from Liberia. Oh, bless you, my darling, from Liberia. Liberia, what is the capital of Liberia? Can you tell me what is the town? What is the city that you're joining me from? I have to know my geography now. Hey, Roslyn, you're joining from United Arab Emirates. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. That's really nice. Welcome, United Arab Emirates. Is it Dubai or is it another town? That will tell you that I know that, I know some. Yeah. Okay. All right, you guys are welcome, 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 welcome. So yes, like I was saying earlier on, just introduction. You will be asking, Bola is is joining us from Delta State. Asaba Delta State is in Nigeria. Welcome, my darling. So you guys will be asking, why did Mama want to talk about this and so on? Like when I was starting this program, Bola said that her network is bad. I rebuke that network. Oh, I rebuke it. You network, you must be good. Yeah. Monrovia. Yes, Monrovia. Yes, yes, yes. Lorena Fly, Monrovia. And your time is 6:07. Okay, does it mean that your time and my time in London is the same thing? So your time and my time is the same thing. Oh, that's really nice. Because the time in Nigeria is one hour ahead of me. So in Nigeria is 7 o'clock, is 7:07 or 7:08, while in London is 7:08. So your time and my time is the same thing, which is very nice. Okay, you're welcome. So Bola, I rebuke that network. Oh, I want the network to work because I really want you guys to enjoy the topic. Okay, so you ask me, how do I know? How do I know? How do I gather information? How do I really, really think that I can say the reasons why many women, don't get married? Yes. Latifat, how are you, my darling? Welcome. You know what? Like when I was when I was starting this channel, when I was starting it, I said that I am a woman of so many branches. And in that so many branches, everything I'll do, I will do it to the best because of a lot of experiences. You get me? Yeah. A lot of experiences, personal experiences, friends' experiences, relatives' experiences, neighbors' experiences, and being the type of work that I did, I know a lot because I am from the social background. when you work with social services and so on. So, Madam Choma, welcome, my darling. So, I have a lot to give, especially when it comes to this. Right. So, one of us suggested this topic, I think last week, and I pray that she will come because I haven't seen her now. But it happens to be a very good topic that many people want to talk about. If we are all matured, even young people really need to hear about it because it is something that has really, really dealt a lot of blows to many women. This topic about women not being able to secure a husband have left a lot of people doing certain things that they shouldn't be doing. It has led to a lot of people kind of giving up on life and then deciding to end it all just because of that. So we're going to look into, exactly, Louisa. It was Louisa. I was just talking about you, Louisa. I was saying that it was you that suggested this topic, and I pray that you will join us so that you don't go and start watching it later on. And hopefully, you just joined, which is very, very good. So we are just starting. How are you, my darling? Welcome. So, so you see, that's exactly where I am coming from, and I believe 100% that I will give it a shot. um and then you guys might have known one or two things that might be the reason. So when you write it, I will pronounce it, and then people that will see it later on. Sarah Ogonji, how are you, my darling? Welcome. So Sarah, where are you joining from? So you see, at least when people listen to it later on, they will see what we did. And then probably maybe later on, I might just cut part of it and then make it shorter so that people will be able to listen to it and then make amends. So first of all, I want us to start, like as you're watching me now, what age do you think what age do you think if a woman gets to this age, the woman should be worried that she's not married yet? So I want you guys to tell me, just to right, is it 25 years, is it 30 years, is it 22 years, is it 40 years? How old do you think a woman should be and then start worrying that she's not yet married? What age do you think that a woman should start kind of being uneasy or start kind of worrying that, look, I am certain age and yet I'm not yet married? So what age do you think a woman should worry if that woman is not married, so that we will start from that? Lovette Nkem Gentle, how are you? Welcome, my darling. So that we will start from that. I think some people, they probably thought that we're talking about weight loss. weight loss weight loss and weight management is on Sunday. I announced it. So some of them, when they come and see that it's not weight loss we're talking about, they will go away. But that's okay. This is a peculiar this thing that, okay. Lorena said 35. Okay. Lorena said 35. I am waiting for some of you to just tell me what age. Okay, Lovette Nkem said 30 years. Okay, so keep it coming. Then we will get the average of all the, of the age. That if a woman is this age, then people will, if a woman is so and so age, then it's not married, you should start being worried, you know. Yeah, Louisa said 30 to 35 years. Okay, that's still good. So we have average right now between 30 and 35 years. Okay. Okay, that's good. That's good. I remember when I was growing up, Esther Kamara said 35 years. That's okay. So let's just take it average between 30 to 35. So let's just do it average like that. Yes, Chinelo said 35 years. Okay. Okay. All right. So we assume that when a woman is 35 years and the woman is not yet married, a majority of women begin to worry and fret because they are not yet married. So I tell you, when I was growing up, I remember in those days, because people marry early then. I wouldn't say then, but in my family, not my direct siblings, but like cousins and so on. Some people will marry at the age of 13, some people will marry at the age of 15, and so on and so forth. So now, you that is going to school, maybe secondary school, you haven't even gotten into university, they will be looking at you as an old person. I remember then there was one of us, one of my cousin, and they were using that my cousin to kind of, they are using her as an example. And my cousin was 29 years, and they were saying that she is old. Then look at her. She's 29. Ade and say, "How are you, my darling? Welcome, sweetheart. That's really good of you to come." So they were saying, look at them, they were calling that my cousin. I say, look at her, that she's 29 and yet she's not married. And as we were growing up, when you're 14, 15, and so on, when you hear 29 years old like this, you will think that 29 years is a Methuselah. But look at it now. We are here talking about 30 to 35 years old. Now that's when women should be worried that look, that they are not yet married. Okay, we agree right now. Adejoke, Balogo, how are you? Welcome, my darling. So you see, now we will be talking about reasons why many women, kind of fail to secure a man in their lives. You get me? Many reasons why some women or many women fail to secure, because I will not say fail to marry, because many women marry, yeah, but just fail to secure a man. Good evening, my darling Adebisi. How are you? Yes. So, number one, is getting. I will not. I don't know. I don't really like using negative word. I don't want to say it's getting worse because of civilization and so on. But I will say that it's getting. The percentage is growing. The percentage of unmarried women is growing in our time, in this age, and in this era. And I will tell you the reason why the percentage of women, that are not married is growing. And then I will tell you as well, according to my research, personal research, I'm not saying it's applicable to everybody, many reasons why some women fail to secure themselves, a husband. So, one of the reasons why there are so many women without men now is number one. Even at birth, I believe that more women, I don't really know why, but I should believe that more women are being given birth to. If you leave me, I will say that is ratio. I don't know, but the men against women is the ratio of probably 3:1 or even 4:1. That is 4 women and 1 man, of population and so on. So when you look at it this way, then you will know that look, we really have a problem, especially people who still hold on to the tradition of natural marriage. So that's number one. Then number two, in this day and age, there are a lot of men that have said that they are no longer men. They don't want to be men. They don't identify as men and so on. And when you look at it like that, those ones are supposed to be marrying women too. And that one is gone. Do you get me? So that's another, less. Then when it comes to risk, it's men that go to work, it's men that travel, men that are drivers. men that are engineers. Men take a lot of risk, and in the course of taking risk, they are exposed to a lot of things that most of the time they just go like that. When I say go, you know the end, because there are certain words when you use it, they will just be striking your page. So you see, so all these things reduce the number of men that are there, that are out there for, for women to marry. You get me? So another one is finance. It's not every man, majority of them after school and so on, they don't get a job in Africa. I mean, because all of us, as we are you are looking at me now, many of us, or if not all of us, we are of African origin. So you see, many of them, they won't even be able to secure a job and so on and so forth. After all these people that that are doing barrow or whatever, I'm not saying it's bad, but how long will somebody who is pushing barrow work and be able to secure money to go and marry somebody? That's another thing. Another thing is our society as well, because of so much money for bride price. Not only bride price, you will do the bride price, you will do the wine carrying, you will do through all the traditional rites and so on, and you will do the white wedding again. So a lot of people, a lot of men, it's like, what is all this? So that's why, even as we're talking about women, we're talking about men, because some men could not even secure wives because of all these things. So having seen all this, we have very limited eligible single men to marry women. We have very, very limited number of eligible men that are supposed to be marrying the women. So you see, this is, where majority of the problem is. Now, let us talk about, why many women remain unmarried, or why many women we are not able to secure a husband. God gift. See my evergreen mama. I too love this woman. Thank you so very much. And I love you too. God's gift. Thank you. So you see, now let us come to us, women. Let us come to us. Why? Why is it that so many women are unmarried? Why is it that so many women could not secure a man? You're welcome. So let me tell you, number one reason in our time now and our age, number one reason is career. Many women put marriage on hold because of career. Many women put marriage on hold and say, let me chase my career first. Yeah? Obia Bams, how are you, my darling? Welcome. So many women say, let me put my marriage on hold for now. Yeah? Let me finish my degree. Sometimes after finishing the degree, they will say, let me do my master's as well. Then after master's, I haven't secured a job. I don't want any man to be, doing this or doing that. Let me get a job. Remember, the time that this woman, you and me, the time that we are doing this, age, time is going. And that time that you are doing this, men are coming to you. Men are coming. Some men who are really serious, they are coming to marry you, and so on and so forth. But because of all this, guys, let's like, love, comment, and share her out, because she deserves it. Thank you so much. Gift is telling you guys, share, comment. Yeah, like. Thank you. So you see, so that's why many of us will say, let's keep marriage for now. Let's go for our career, after the career and so on. I'm not saying it's bad, but let me tell you one thing. A man can keep, a man can say, let me, chase my career. Let me do this and do that, after my career or after so and so time, then I will go and get married. Because it's men that go to women. It's men that go to women. It's men that make the choice. But for a woman to say that is 50-50. Because probably after that career, those men that came might have gotten another person for themselves. It's not every man that will wait. Then by the time you finish that your career, then your how do I say it? You have upgraded. Yes, you have upgraded. Now you will no longer look at somebody who just finished secondary school. You will say, no, I am a graduate, or no, I'm a master degree holder, or no, I'm a doctorate degree holder. I cannot stoop so low to marry somebody who is just, a school cert holder and so on. Now you have started again to say no, 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 because you have set your destiny another, during the time that you do high jump, you just put it here and then you keep raising it and so on and so forth. So that's another reason. I want all of us to be picking this reason one after the other, because I know that majority of us, even if you're married, your sister or your cousin or your friend or somebody might fall into that. So you will set that in up like that, and then it's like, thank you so much. It's a very interesting topics. Thank you, Adebisi. So that's the thing. When that person is like, put it high like that, then many people that are coming, I have shared up out to more than 10 group. That's okay, my darling. Thank you, God's gift. You see? So that's exactly the reason. Now, when people that are, under that specification that you want, when they don't come, you will not marry. You will still be waiting for them. And remember, you are the woman. You cannot go there to go get a man, say a man, oh, I want you to come and marry me. You will still wait for that man to make passes. Whatever, no matter the feminism and so on, we are Africans. It's still happening in our lives. So that's another thing. Put it into consideration and think about it. These are major reasons why women stay up to 45 and so on and no husband. You get me? So another thing that I know, few friends, although some of them, married very, very late, as in very late. Do you know what? They keep rejecting men. Oh, this one, no, 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 no. He doesn't have a straight nose. Look at you, no, 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 no. I don't want. I want a dark skinned man and so on. You want a dark skinned man, or you want a light skinned man. You want a man that is working in so, 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 and so. You want a man that did. You might have 12 specifications that you want only one man to have. Then as a result of that these men don't have it, you will be saying no, 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 no. And as you're saying no, time is going, time is going, time is going, to the extent that in the next 5 years, even if you say yes to that man again, the man will just refuse. I'm not saying that that you should go and marry somebody that you don't like, but there are certain places that we place our hand, yeah, that is a no, and I want us to understand it. That's it. Another thing I noticed as well, even the Bible, I don't know what Quran say about it, but I know that the Bible say a man should love your wife and that your wife should respect your husband. Mama, I started this weight loss journey 4 days ago, and I will be persistent with it. Yes, my darling, you will. Remember to join us on Sunday, because on Sunday we talk about weight loss on Sunday. Okay, my darling? Don't fail to join us on Sunday. On Thursdays, we talk about social events. That social event is what we are talking about. I think that's why there are not much people, because on Sundays they already know that we do things about weight loss. But we are just introducing this one, because a lot of people want to, talk about marriage, want to talk about social issues and so on. You get me? So don't fail to come on Sunday so that we talk about the weight. Okay, my darling? But don't go, just wait. Okay. So you see, so because I must join us on Sunday, Mama. Yes, please. So you see, women, when it happens like that, you know it's not you that will go and ask a man out. So the Bible said that, Abia State, welcome Onyeka. So the Bible said that a woman should marry. The time is the same time, 7 p.m. Yeah? 7 p.m. Nigerian time, 6 p.m. UK time. Yeah, that's what anytime that we are having program is always 7. So Louisa said difficulties to find the right partner, the act of searching for a right partner or to get abroad husband. Some women are used to single life, rejecting men because of pride, searching for a partner with the right genotype. Yes, yes, you are right. Difficulties to find, yeah, searching for the right a rich partner. Okay, sorry, a rich partner, or to get husband abroad and so on. Yes, Louisa, thank you so much. I need all this. I need all these suggestions. Let me write it because we need to. I'll need to talk about it. Rich abroad. Pride. Yes. Okay. So yeah, that's what I will still come to that because it's part of that rejection. You get me? So that's exactly what women are doing. So, and many women don't know that it's better for you to marry a man who loves you more than the man that you love more. Ask me why. Ask me why. Because a man who loves you will be so stupid and following you. I remember that time, when we were growing up, even in the secondary school and so university, you will see a man that is crushing on you. The man will be doing everything to get your attention. The man will be using the little money he has to buy you things. But where are we looking at? You will be looking at one dude who is a heartbreaker. Listen to me. You will be looking at one dude who is a terrible heartbreaker because the dude is fine, he's cute, he dresses very well, he puts the hats like this, and so on and so forth. But you will forget that the way you are looking at that man, the way that man is attracted to you, that's how he's attracted to so many women. And some of them, I'm not putting down men who are attractive because there are some men who are very attractive and they still very, very, okay, and stick to one woman. I'm not saying that all of them, but I'm just saying that, when you put your mind on that man, then you're rejecting a God-given man that will worship you, a God-given man that will love you, a God-given man that will give you peace. You are looking at somebody else, dying, buying present for that man, admiring him, asking people that, that's the one I want. But the person that is dying after you, you're not even looking his side. Because of what? You believe that he is not he is not fashionable enough, or he's not rough enough. Because women, take it or leave it, they like rough men. You hardly will see a woman, unless very few, that you say, oh, this man is quiet, that's why I like him. No, they like all those ones that will break their heart. I am a woman, and yours truly, I'm telling you out of experience. So that's exactly when you are, when you are looking for, or when you are being approached or whatever, search for a man who trips for you. Search for a man who loves you. Search for a man who is dying after you. Search for a man who will not sleep because of you. That's the type of man that you really need. Because that one that you are looking out for, you might wait for 5 years, the person will not even come to you. Or if you're already going out with this man and you have gone out with this man for 3 years, the man is not even making an effort to propose to you, not to talk of anything. At the end of the day, the man might marry another person. And if you revolt, the man will say, but I did not promise you marriage. I did not promise you marriage. So why do you conclude that you have been with that man all along, doing everything, but the man will turn out to say, but I did not promise you marriage? So I warn us, because it's not late for anybody. You know why I tell you? Let me tell you a story. Why I say that marriage can never be late for anybody. There's this woman that the husband maltreated. The woman, listen to me. When I knew the woman was 70 years old. The woman has a lot of children. I think 5 children. The woman was frying akara. Akara means all this bean cake, street food. That was what the woman was doing. The husband abandoned them, and so this woman, through that akara business, that she is at least seeing the children, even some of them that are in the university and so on. Yeah. And this man came to buy akara, and he likes the woman who is frying akara. He was just somewhere miles apart, waiting, looking at this woman, observing the woman, and so on and so forth. And later on, the man just asked the woman out. The man was in disguise and everything. The woman was like, as old as am I, what am I doing with a man, and so on and so forth. But cut the long story short, this man was a widower. The man was a medical doctor, a widower in the US. The wife died, and he came back to Nigeria to do one or two things. So people abroad, like if I get to Nigeria now, the first thing I want to eat is a roasted plantain. So all these things are things that we miss a lot. You just go out in the street to buy it. So this man went to buy it, and then happens to see this woman and happens to like this one. As I'm talking to you, I think it was many years ago. And the woman is with the man in US. All the children of this woman, the man helped to bring them, because the man has his own children as well, and they all made one family. The reason why I'm telling you this is that it's not too late for anybody to get married, if actually you want to get married, because it's a choice. It's a choice. Some people don't want to get married. Oh yes. So that's why I'm telling you, and that's why I am kind of trying to tell you what I know. So you are very, very right. So, I want you to reorientate yourself by kind of looking at somebody, looking at a suitor, looking at a man beyond what you are seeing. Beyond what you are seeing. Beyond class. Beyond class. Beyond what will people say. Beyond my friend did it like this, why can't I do it that way? Because at the end of the day, you are the one that will marry that person. And the family is what you created in the family. You can even marry a man who is kind of laid back, and then you can help the man to upgrade. If the man refuses to upgrade, take him like that. It's the heart. I am a grandmother, and I am telling you out of experience, and I'm telling you there are some mates that I have. There are some people that if you have to turn the clock right back, these are the things that many people would have done. But you have, the opportunity to listen to people who have seen it before. So I want you to think about it. I want you to think about it. Yes, there are classes of people. There are classes of people. But don't let class rule you when it comes to making a choice. Let somebody, this person loves me. Let it rule you. Because if you marry somebody who loves you, you can love that person back if you make up your mind. If you decide as a woman, I'm going to love this person, you will love that person. I'm telling you the truth. You can. So long as the person is showering you with love, the person is showering you with, with kindness and everything, you will definitely reciprocate if you make up your mind. And then discontinue with every other, distractions. So one of the reasons why women remain unmarried till very, very late age is because they want to marry the person that they love, that is managing them, instead of marrying the person who loves them, that is willing to accommodate them. One very major reason. We really need to look into it. Yeah? Okay. So, like my sister Louisa said, people we are looking for very rich men. I'm not preaching here, but there are some, there are some people that are not meant to marry rich people. There are some people that are created not to manage, but to be solvent. You'll be able to, eat your food, be okay, and so on and so forth. It doesn't matter. Just like men who are going to do a lot of things to be rich and so on. That's why they do certain things that are not nice, because it's all in your destiny. Then, if you're destined that your husband will be very rich, even if you marry a poor person, in the next 10, 5 years of marriage to that person, the person will blow and be very rich. So let it not be the thing that will drive us. Money is good, but it's not, it's not the ultimate, or something that you have to really, really hold on to. So long as the man has something that he's doing, very responsible, loves you, that's the most important thing. You need to consider. You need to consider. That's another thing. Okay. And another thing is that some women think so highly of themselves. In those days, in those days when we go out and you find, a man is just coming after you, and then we're like, let me talk to you. How are you? I like you. I really like you. This, that. And you just look at the man up, you look down. Then you will not even talk to the man. When you get home, you will start looking at yourself in the mirror. Then you will call your friend, or you call your sister and say, please look at me well. Does it mean that something is wrong with me when I went out? That this man did not fear to come and talk to me? How dare he to come and talk to me, hold me, look at me from head to toe? Thinking so highly about ourselves. Do you get me? Thinking so highly about ourselves. You get me? Thank you so much, Ezima. So, all these things have made so many women to remain where they are. To remain where they are, thinking so much about ourselves. Everybody is created by God. And let me tell you, the most beautiful woman on earth, if you go close to that woman, there must be something in her body that she doesn't like. I'm telling you the truth. There must be something in her body that she doesn't like. And people are admiring her. Oh, look at her, this, that. When she gets in, there must be something in her body that she doesn't like. So when people say, look at me from head to toe, this, that, it's so nauseating. We really need to look into it. Some of us that did not marry, some of us that probably marry late, some of the problem is from us. Although I will not blame any of us, the reason, because we don't know. But now we have to start talking about it. We have to start talking about it. So look at somebody and then you say you think highly about yourself and so on. Let me give you an example about this thing that I'm telling you about right now. If you look at our society today, you see all these people that are doing prank. Yeah? You see all these people that are doing prank. The person, there is this prank that they do about gold diggers. The person will just park a car and then dress shabbily and then want to talk to a girl. And the girl will slap. This one, sometimes I say, has Africa grown so violent that women now easily slap men? I couldn't. Sometimes I would think that maybe they are making it up. But many people say they don't make it up. Then the man will like play, I like you, blah, blah, blah. The woman will just give the man a slap, Gigi, like that. So you look at me. Then the woman will spin The girl will spin. So you look at me and I look like somebody that will talk to you. Then the man will like, oh, is that why you're slapping me or something like that? Immediately the man goes to the car and opens the car. It's like, oh, is that your car? Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm in a very bad mood. I'm in bad mood. Somebody offended me. Somebody you this that. The same man that you slapped, that you said the man is not your spec, because of a car, the man eventually becomes your spec. Let us think. Let us think. So men are not stupid. I'm telling you the truth. Men are not stupid. They're not stupid. And unfortunately, a lot of relationships are breaking up right now as we speak because they do all this prank. And sometimes people that are being pranked, they don't know it's a prank. And then relationships are being broken. The latest one is this comedian. They call the comedian Mamuka. A relationship of 7 years. The girl actually did everything with this guy when the guy was into music, and so when they didn't have nothing, and now this guy has started making it. So during Val, he bought a car for this girl because the girl is in the university. This Mamuoka lives in Lagos while the girl is in Enugu. So the Mamuoka told the girl that he is traveling back to Lagos. The girl was like, okay. But the following day is supposed to be Valentine. That's the 14th. So this guy has arranged the car, arranged everything to use it to give this girl. Now, he called the girl and said, where are you? And unfortunately, the girl had gone on Valentine's Day, the girl had gone with another useless man. The man doesn't he doesn't even have a car. Went, and that was how 7 years relationship crumbled. So men are watching. They are watching. Yes. Angie Plenty, yes. It's not as if material thing is not good. But when you are about to settle down, when you're about to settle down, there are certain things that you overlook. Because, you are getting into marriage. So please, let us not only look at riches. Let us not only look at riches when it comes to marriage. Because when in those days, I don't know, many of you might not know it. In those days, there's this, series that they are doing. The Rich Also Cry. I remember then, you will be running back to go and watch it. The Rich Also Cry. So it's not all that glitters is gold. Another thing is looking at somebody else. Women. You look at your friend. Look at her wedding. I want my own wedding to supersede her own. You see another person. Look at her wedding gown. I want my own wedding gown to supersede her own. Look at this and that and that. And as a result of that, your man comes. Thank you, my darling. So as a result of that, you meet a man who has prospect, a young man who has prospect. You know that you can work together with this man and achieve a lot of things as a family. And the man was like, look, I just got this job. I'm not a man into women, but I would have loved us to work together. Do you want us to go ahead, get married, work together, and so on? Then you look at the salary of the man. It's like, oh my God, where will I start? Where will I start? Then that's no. And you're looking at somebody that you feel the person is already made, not knowing that the person has almost 3 girls, that he is still working out whom to pick among them. I want us to think. I want us to think. If you don't fall in one category, maybe your sister, your friend, or whatever might fall in another category. Honestly, and we really need to learn from this. This goes to everybody. There are some women that are married, their husband died, and they need to marry again. This goes to you as well. There are some women that are, abused and so on, and probably instead of dying in a marriage, they came out and they want to marry again. You need this advice and so on. You need this advice for anybody that is around you, because sometimes people don't know their fault. Sometimes people don't know their fault, but when we start talking and talking about it like this, you will think, oh, but this is true. So that's another one. This one is what happens a lot: pretense. Hey, listen to this. So one of the reasons that made women to marry late or not to find a husband at all is pretense. In the days, they will say it's not when a man comes to you, for the first time, you will just say yes. That you have to at least pretend to know whether the man really, really likes you or really, really loves you or something like that. I'm not saying it's bad, and I'm not saying that you should be a fool to go into the bed with a man immediately. And the choice is completely yours. But what I'm saying is that there are men that are created to be shy, inwardly shy. Inwardly shy. And before they summon the courage to come to you, you don't even know how long it has taken them to summon that courage to come to you. And then they summon courage, they have rehearsed everything in their brain, how they will talk to you, how they will put their mouth, how they will say everything. And then they came and said, oh, please, can we talk? This, that. You like the man, oh. You like everything about the man, oh. You will say, no, I'm not interested. It happens. You say, no, I'm not interested. And this man is like, snail. When snail is going and you touch snail will just go back into the shell. The man will just go back into his shell. The man will just leave. And that will be it. That will be it. And you will be waiting for this man to come back again. Lie. The man has gone. The man has gone. So I want you to be really, really careful. It happens. It doesn't matter how old the man is. Some men are very shy. And they are just coming to tell you that because they have to make the first move. So please, I want you to put it into consideration. Yeah? That you said yes to a man that you like the first day doesn't make you cheap. It does not make you cheap. It makes you wise. Yeah? The only thing that you might do later on is, if the man wants straight in bed and so on, you might use your head. But instead of chasing somebody away, which majority of us are falling into such because you're trying to play hard to get. Yeah? So I want you to consider that. Yes. Juliet said, pretense, exactly, Mama. I really love you. My husband is greeting you. He enjoy. Thank you so much, sir. God bless you, sir. Yes. So you see, pretense has made many women to lose their potential partner because you just want to play, hard to get. I don't want him to think that I am loose. I don't want him to think that I am. Then you're playing hard to get. Then you will lose your man. So I'm telling you guys to really be careful. And then if you have daughters, if you have people around you that you really need to talk to, please, I want this thing to go, round. It can help one person. It can help two. It can help three. That's just my mission. Even if it's one person or two people that what I'm saying help, I have tried. Not to talk of many. So please, know when to pretend and know when to be kind of natural. A lot of people have lost their potential partners because of pretense. So that's another thing. So and again, another thing is showing off. There are some women that actually like a man and the man loves them and the man is showering them with the gift. The man is doing everything for them. but they want to show their friends that they are superwoman. They want to show their friends how they treat this man. And even after treating this man like that, the man will still come back. I will show you now. The man loves me so much that it doesn't really matter what I do. He will still come back. Women do that. Women do that. And then the man will come, her friends will be there, and then she will be talking to this man like a houseboy. It's not because it's not because she hates the man. It's not because of what, but she just wants to show off, to her friends that, you see, I have arrived. This man cannot do without me. Anything I say, he does. Even if I slap him, he will do nothing. You show off. Another type of showing off is showing other people what your man is doing for you. You showing your friends, you showing every one of them. At the back, they will go to snatch your friend, your will-be husband. So we must learn to keep, to a certain extent, keep certain things to ourselves. To a certain extent, keep certain things to ourselves. Let your body tell the story. You mustn't go and tell it. So that's another thing that you really need to look into. And that's another thing that make women not to settle. Because when a woman is doing that, a time will come when this man will have enough. Maybe the man is not telling his friends. Maybe the man is not telling his relatives. Maybe the man is not even liking it that you're doing that, but because of the love the man has for you, the man is just glued to you. But one day he will snap. And that will be it. And you will be going to beg, but it's too late. So we really need to be in our best. So this is very important, especially for religious women. I want you to listen to me, because majority of Africans are religious. Yours truly, I preach. Yeah, I preach. But if I tell you what I did in order to break the barrier of being labeled when you make up, when you do your hair, when you have weave-on, when you have all these things, when you have piercing, and so on and so forth, what you go through as a Christian. But let me tell you this news. If you have been, I don't know if I should say this, but anyway, I have to say it. Listen, when you come to a church, and then you, as a single woman, you want to carry the church in your head by not dressing up. You just want to be one village girl. You will cover everything, tie everything. You wear the gown that is touching the ground, and you don't even the cream that you will rub, probably, I don't know, there is somewhere that they buy such cream and their faces will be shiny like that. I want you to think about your church or wherever you go in. People like that, they stay in the church until they are old. Even the pastor, when the pastor want to marry, yeah, even the pastor, when they want to marry, pastor will go outside and bring one sexy woman and marry. But these people that have been in the church doing holier than thou, they tie their head and tie everything, nobody marries them. Nobody marries them. I'm telling you, hello sis, welcome. So what I'm telling you is not to go to church naked or whatever, but I am telling you to look your best anywhere you are. Because let me tell you, men is what the men see that they gravitate to, but women is the ear. I would like to listen to you finish the program, but time for prayer. Muslim, okay, till we meet on Sunday evening, we shall see in peace, not in pieces. Have a nice day. Thank you so very much, my darling. I really enjoy you. Yeah, I really enjoy you. Very, very interactive. God bless you, darling. Yeah. So so you see, you will see the pastor, or you will see all the people in the church when they want to go marry. It's either they marry people who are new, who are very sexy, or they will go outside the church and marry somebody who is very, even the most spiritual man will want a woman that looks nice. Even the most spiritual man will want to marry a woman that is nice. You will see pastors, they will talk bad about, because I have seen things. But there are certain things you see, in order not to shake the table, you just keep your mouth shut. I have seen things. You will go to church and the pastor will be talking against people who wear leg chain. The pastor will be talking about people who are doing tattoo. I'm not saying go and do it, but I'm just telling you. The pastor will be saying all those things. But in the end, the pastor will be chasing the people that are like that. I'm not saying you shouldn't tell anybody, because it's true. So why? My darling, preaching in the church, they will stone. Hey, you don't even know what I see. When I say certain things, they will come after me. They will come after me when I say it in my church. They will, because sometimes I cut the clip of what I preach and then put it there. They will come after me, but I don't care. So that's what I'm telling you. Men is what they see with their eyes. They like flashy things. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. You see men, they will like that flashy thing. They will marry you. Because of jealousy, they will not want you to dress flashily. Because of what? They don't want another man to see you. It's not because they don't want you to be flashy, because it's that flashy that brought that attracted them to you. So if you're going to church and you think that is because of your holier than that attitude that will make you marry, my dear, you're going to be the brother or the sister of every brother that is there. All they will say when they want to do this thing, they will say, hey, sister, do you know how to do this? You will do the poster, you will do the evangelism, you will do this thing. A pastor wife will give birth, you will go to the pastor wife, and then you will be the person that will do omugo. If a pastor wife will give birth, and they will need somebody to look care of. Say, hey, well, sister, this, and yeah, you are home in your place, so daddy is going so and so, and mommy is going with him. Please, we're just looking for somebody that will just be with the baby. We don't trust everybody, because it's you that we trust. Can you please do us this favor and be with our child? Open your eyes, open your eyes, open your eyes, open your eyes. Honestly, open your eyes. And you will go, you will be the nanny. You are there doing everything for the pastor. And later on, the pastor go and marry somebody else. And you're still stupidly, because you want to go to heaven, you are there. And they're still using you. Maybe that's why I don't have a girl. Honestly. So people should open their eyes. People should open their eyes. If you're going to church, dress very well. To be honest with you, many men even believe that it is in the church that they will see a good wife. So some men that come to church, sometimes it's not even because maybe they come there to look for a wife. Makeup. Nobody said that you should be like Jezebel. There is a reason why makeup is there. Yeah, there is a reason for you to augment yourself. So that's another very important reason that women don't get married. They are too religious. They over-religionize everything. As far as they are concerned, everybody that make up is already in hell. If you wear trousers, you're already in hell. If you put on weave on, you're already in hell. If you paint your nails, you're already in hell. There are certain aspects of hell that is reserved for people who make up. That's okay, my darling. That's okay, sweetheart. God gift. Yeah? Please, I warn everybody, if you miss anything, you need to go back and listen to very, very, because I'm fired up. So as a result of that brainwash, then people will just make themselves to look so shabby. So, and by the time you know it, that person has dried up. Who wants to marry somebody who is dried up? Who wants to marry a dried up person? Who? But when that person is still fresh, they're supposed to look after themselves to attract a good man, then the person, is not doing it. And another thing that women need to know, women, are you listening to me? If you are in the church, you have been in this church, for so long. And then all of a sudden, you see all men coming, they are getting married, especially they will go out to get married, and this. That. Do you think it's really good for you to still be there? You probably need another church whereby you will be a new face. Yeah, whereby you will be a new face. Because you need to take care of yourself first. You need to take care of yourself first. Yourself. Look after yourself. Because in the end, when a woman dries up, what can the pastor do? What can the pastor do? You need to look after yourself. If it is a place that you know that there is no potential person that can marry me here, there is no potential anybody that can marry me here, what am I doing here? You can move. You have to look after yourself first. Because in the end, when you get to a certain age, even that you call that person, he will not even listen to you. Not even listen to you. Then my advice to people who are growing up, if you have, if you still fall into that category of 25, my advice is, if you see a good man, you marry. It will not stop your career. It will not stop your career. Yours truly, I married as a teenager, and I'm not regretting it. Even when they see you dress well, they cannot talk to you. That means you are in the wrong place. That means you are in the wrong place. Let me tell you one story. Do you know that each and every one of us, like, let me say now, because Muslim world, they have only, I don't know, I think they have only one mosque or something. But the Christianity I know, do you know everybody emanated from Catholic Church? From that Catholic Church, they went to Protestant. So these are the two churches that people know before. The reason why Pentecostalism and so on is to solve problem. Just there is something that they say in my place that people do not go to White Garment Church or Pentecostal church with their clear eyes. It must be problem that took you there. It must be problem that took you there. Even if it's not problem that took you there, somebody must have come to tell you that, in a way, you will go to hell if you don't give your life to Christ and so on. Yes, it is true. But it's problem. That problem is that if you don't go, you will go to hell. So now, because you went into this church because of problem that you want to be solved and so on, and you've been there 7 years and so on, and everybody in the church is just seeing you as how do I say it, as their brother or their sister, maybe it's time for you to start alternating, probably visiting other churches if you really want to marry in the church. Because majority of people, they don't go to parties. Majority of people don't go to functions. Their functions these days is in the church. That's why I say church. Okay? Another thing, you are looking for a husband. You don't go out. You don't go out. You don't go to party. You don't go to naming ceremony. You don't go to wedding. You don't go to, you don't go to somewhere that somebody can see you. So if you are always in the house, from house to only church, how will you get married? Is it not when you're exposed that people will see you? Is it not when you're exposed that people will see you? So, but if you go to party or whatever like that, when you go there, you be of the best behavior. What is the best behavior? The best behavior doesn't mean that you will not dance, but there is a way that you will comport yourself. Yeah, there is a way you will comport yourself. You take your drink and so on. You just, be drinking it, and probably, I don't know how to, but there is a way that you will do and you attract somebody. Take your, just, like that. If you're sipping your drink and somebody comes to you, don't frown your face like that. Give the best of smile. Smile doesn't kill people. Give the best of smile. The best of smile. Somebody come to say hello, hello. The person say, how are you? I'm okay. Are you okay? That doesn't mean that you're following the person. You will see some people, somebody will come and say hello to them, as if this person that came to say hello to you want to kill you. Even if the person fancies you, is that why you should do your face like that? All these things are what women do. I remember growing up, you know. So I will come and tell my mom, this person is chasing me. Oh, this person is doing this. Oh, this person is doing this. As a small sharp girl, still in secondary school, but I know more than my age. My mom called me one day and said, sorry, I have a bit of cold. And say that this person that came to you and said that he likes you, that he sees everybody in the world and then pick that interest in you. That is not a must that you must reciprocate, but you have to respect that person by being nice to the person. If the person say hello to you, say hello back. Then if the person tells you his mind, then you say, oh, I have somebody. Oh, I'm so sorry that I'm not ready now. That it cannot harm you. But you see people that are so, they tie themselves up like this, and then they're so closed up that somebody is saying hello. You don't know if your potential, or maybe that person knows somebody that you will introduce you to. Then you just closed up. That's another thing. That's another thing. So I want us, even when they see you, okay, I want us really to think about all these things. When you want to cancel somebody, you really need to talk about it. Remember, you cannot get married inside your own house. You have to go out. You have to go out. Yeah? Let me tell you, many people that they are calling wayward as we are growing up, those are the people that married the best men. Many people, they call them wayward, or they say they do this, they do that, they did this, they do that. Those people are the people that married very big men, because they know how to go to party, they know how to, and so on. And the people that are doing righteous, some of them, even up till now, they are not married. That's irony of life. That's irony of life. So you need to be able to, make moves, expose yourself in a way for somebody to see you. As we talked earlier on when we started, men are fewer than women. Men are fewer than women. So you have to make a move, extra move, in order for you to kind of attract somebody. As you're doing it, you're praying. Okay. Okay. All right. Yeah. So I don't know. I want you guys, is there anything that you want me to add? Yeah, because this is just knowledge of one person. You might have known a lot of things. Is there anything that you want me to add? Let me add it before we close. Or do you want to ask me questions? If there is anything that you want to, you want me to touch, if there is something, let me know. Just ask the question. Let me attempt to answer your questions. And I believe, as we are dealing with this, God, if you're not married, God is going to bring your own husband. If you have sisters or cousins, people who have, gotten to that age that are not yet married, God is going to bring their own husband, you know. So thank you so much, Louisa. So you see, that's exactly, what it is. Next time we're going to touch it, because with time we will be many. With time, many people will come, so we will have to revisit it. So is there any other topic that you want, or do you want me to just randomly pick a topic for next week? I'm not gonna give up, even at you're 13 now, and I'm really happy that somebody is listening. Bibian, great advice, thank you. You're welcome, my darling. So is there any topic that you guys want us to talk about next week, or do you want me to choose topic? If you want me to choose topic, then I'll choose topic. So you guys should just let me know. Okay. So shall I choose a topic? Yeah, thank you, Larina. Thank you. So you guys should choose a topic. In short, let it be the thing that you do. Start to choose a topic before I close now. Quick, 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 quick. Choose a topic. Choose a topic. Choose a topic. Thank you so much, Juliet. Marriage with divorce. Okay, well done, ma. I want us to treat about marriage with divorce. So, are we treating divorce, or I want you to put it better? So, are we treating is it should a woman divorce or should people divorce? So I want you to put it, and I want other people to suggest, Adebisi is suggesting the yes, child abuse. Yes, we're gonna do child abuse. The reason, yeah, the reason I think have we done anything about divorce? I think we have. So let's do okay, both man and woman. Okay. Okay, so Adebisi, you asking, is it right to divorce? Is that what you're asking me? I want you to write it. Is it are you saying is divorce right for man and woman? Is that what you're saying? So that I will know how to put it. Yeah. But we will treat that one when you put it right here, but we will treat that one later, probably upper week. But we're going to, because we put back Eunice, how are you? Yeah, we're talking about reasons why women fail to get married. Welcome, my darling. So, we're going to talk about child abuse next week. I want you to invite women. Yes, marriage counseling. Yes, my darling. Yes. So, we're talking about, reason why many women fail to get themselves a man. So we're going to talk about child abuse next week. I want you to invite people. I want you to invite a lot of women. We really need to talk to ourselves. We really need to talk to ourselves. Women, we really need to talk to ourselves, especially about child abuse, because we have seen a lot of things going on, flying on, what people do to other people's children. So we really need to talk about it. So next week, we're going to talk about child abuse. Same time, every Thursday, we talk about social issues, you know, anything that is happening in the society. But it's you that choose the topic, um, just like Adebisi has chosen divorce now and for men and women. And then Louisa reminded us somebody talked about child abuse last week. Then we decided to talk about, reason why women fail to get married. So next week we're gonna talk about child abuse, and I might be inviting somebody who has an NGO or about child abuse or protection of children, so we might be able to talk to us as well. So next week, that's what we talk about. But remember on Sunday we're coming together, and then about our weight this issue, I'm gonna launch a menu probably before weekend. I'm gonna launch a menu which if you want you can buy, but it's not expensive anyway, for the weight loss this thing and so on. So since we don't have anything more to say, let me say thank you to everybody that since we are not many, so that I should be able to go around and appreciate you guys. Chinelo B, and I appreciate you. Bibian Ruth, I appreciate you. Bola Said, I appreciate you. Esther Kamara, I appreciate you. Sefumi Itunu Omoni, I appreciate you. Michael Chinelo Stella, I appreciate you. Roslyn Ayong Ayong Gen Ayong Genek, I appreciate you. Bibian Ruth, I appreciate you. Chioma Iheme Kwele, I appreciate you. Lorena Flyan, I appreciate you. Okay. Who else? Latifat Musa, I appreciate you. Madumere Choma, I appreciate you. Louisa Bijako, I appreciate you. Sarah Ogonji, I appreciate you. Nkem Lovette Gentle, I appreciate you. Lorena, yeah, I've appreciated you. Yes. Ada is Nze, I appreciate you. Adejoke Olaiya Balogu, I appreciate you. Adebisi Juliet Habosede, I appreciate you. God Gift Onyinyechi, I appreciate you. Obi Abams, I appreciate you. Okay, I think that's it. Okay, Zico Onyeka, I appreciate you. Okay, who else? Ezin wife Nanya, I appreciate you. Angie Plenty, I appreciate you. Okay, Justina Olibo, I appreciate you. Okay, okay. God give to Inyechi, I think I've appreciated you. Yes. Okay. BB and Roots, I think I've done that. Appreciated you. Okay. Okay, Eunice Obonna, yes. All right then. So I appreciate all of you that have joined today. Remember, this is your channel, this is your thing. I know that it's not easy, especially how things are in Nigeria for you to get data. That shows that there are people whose family Evergreen Living is, and this is your family. I appreciate you so very much, and I will do everything to give you the services that you desire. So don't fail to, ask me if you have a private question, or if you have a private thing that is bothering you. And being a member of this, I'm not gonna charge. So I have one or two things that I can offer, when it comes to idea, advice, and so on. Okay, so you can easily, send me a message, and then we'll probably talk. Okay, that's all I can give. So I love you guys so very much. It's on Sundays that I sing for you. So it's on Sunday that I will sing for you. So from me, thank you so much, God gift. From me to you. It's bye. Love you. Love you. Love you. Mom, not only other people's children or even our own children, there are things we do to our children and it shows that you are abusing them. Yes. Well done, sis. Very interesting topic. Take care. Thank you so much, my big sister. I appreciate you. Thank you, Mama Grace. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. So, yes, that's very good. We are going to talk about it. Don't you know that some people don't hate their children? Of course, some people hate their children. So, we're going to talk about it, invite people, about it. Child abuse next week. So, bye bye, everybody. And see ya. Mwah!